and took part. That was awesome. That was like terrifying at the same time. What I like about this tour was different than like your normal like average like just touring and like little venues is that you have a crowd every day. You know, which is awesome. And I like the organization. Like, you wake up and you know you have interviews from this time to this time, and then you perform, and then you come and you hang out at merch and stuff like that. I like that everything is set. It's nice.
Is there anything new that you guys learned from this tour from the other one besides the organization? Is anything that inspired you musically from other bands?
Bus etiquette. We've never ridden on a bus before, so bus etiquette maybe is the biggest thing.
Yes.
No, really. Just everything is like we've learned everything at a and everything's done on a smaller scale, so everything we learn from there is just transcend over to this much bigger scale. It's busier, more hectic, and you just take what you've learned before and here you build on it.
One question that we're asking all the bands is Iron Maiden or Metallica?
I'm on the same Metallica.
I'm going to say Metallica too. I'm a big Metallica fan.
That's what I grew up on. I really
Chelsea.
really grew up on. That's what I work, man.
Yeah.
I like Iron Maiden.
I do. I like them too.
But Metallica, I know every single song.
I can't sing like high like Iron Maiden, so it's hard. Like I think they're amazing, but I can sing, you know, James' parts easier than I can sing Iron Maiden's parts. So I'm gonna say Metallica. Yeah, I'm like, what's his name?
That one really cool dude. And are you guys like voting this year at all?
Voting for what?
Out of sight, out of mind.
Well, no, I don't like to get into like politics and stuff like that. It's just, you know,
Maybe vote on like locally, like for your mayor or shit like that.
yeah, but
Not the president, because your vote doesn't. I mean, I look at it, vote doesn't count.
It doesn't really count.
Electoral school or whatever.
They
whatever
make
shit
you
is.
think that it counts, but it doesn't.
I don't think it counts. But if it affects me directly back in my hometown, then I'll vote on it.
Yeah. What do you say?
If there's one thing you can wish for the world or wish there's going to be more of the world, what would it be?
Peace and happiness for everybody. That would be amazing. Everybody be happy. Yeah, no war. Let's just be happy.
Is there any future expectations we can look forward to with Straight Line Steps that you know of?
Well, just you can always look for us. We're going to be touring. That's a given. We're going to be touring. So just keep an eye out for us. We're always just out and about doing something.
So you can expect to drive to Chicago after this tour over and over again.
We'll always come back to Chicago.
Yes.
One of my favorite cities. I love this town.
We got lots of heart. All right. How do you guys like formulate everything?
Well, we all listen to a lot of progressive stuff, but we also listen to a lot of ambient music as well. So our sound is kind of based on contrast and doing heavy plus light and melodic right next to each other. So that's probably where that comes from, is just listening to a really wide range of music.
How did you all come together?
It started with the four of us like three and a half years ago, and then he just joined like a year and a half ago.
A year ago. It was about a year ago, yeah.
And it's been going good ever since.
Awesome. How did you? What's the record label you guys are?
Good Fight.
Good Fight. Okay. How did you guys come about with Good Fight?
Through our manager, friends and contacts that he had, and that was one of the labels that we've been talking to the band about, trying to get a contract going, and we ended up going with them because they really ended up treating us the best, especially at the level that we're at right now, and that was a really good choice for us because they really do take care of us, and everybody that is with us we love working with. So.
How long have you guys been on tour now?
Just it really started, I think, touring with, once we got signed, and then started touring with, like, from our booking company. The band had done like 6 DIY tours before that in the past, like, previous 2 years, but ever since like middle of last July, so a year, just about a year.
And you guys originated out of
Indianapolis.
Indiana boys. Who are your major influences that has to do with your vocals? Because you have 2 different vocal styles.
Right. I would say that I take a really big influence, like metal vocals, like screaming and stuff wise. Just bands like Black Dahlia Murder. I really like his style a lot, highs and lows and such. I mean, there's other bands too, like the Faceless and just other metal stuff that I listen to. And the singing wise would probably be like Cynic and As Tall as Lions and other bands like that I listen to.
I mean, bass wise, I take a lot of influence from a band called the Mercury Program. It's
They're awesome.
super, super awesome. I take a lot of influence from Between the Buried and Me. Dan is phenomenal bassist.
Same here. Of course.
Who are the biggest bands you've headlined?
Or that we played with?
Yeah.
Acacia Strain. We went on tour with Acacia Strain, Red Chord, Terror, and Gaza, and that tour was insane. There was a lot of good turnouts. And definitely Rings of Saturn is probably one of the biggest bands we've ever played with. For you, buddy. Yeah.
Is there anything that we can expect from you that's different from what we're hearing now with your sound?
With the next album and everything?
Next writing process.
I would say we're going to go further into, diving into contrast and trying to find, what's the heaviest thing we can do, what's the lightest thing we can do, along those lines. But other than that, I mean, we're always going to try to be as progressive and try to be as interesting and good song. It's all about good songwriting for us. We're not really interested in trying to be the heaviest, but we really like to have a unique sound where the songwriting, you don't know where it's going to take you and stuff. So
is that where you got your name, like contorting, contortionist?
I think the name kind of came about from nothing.
Yeah, it was just something that we came up with a couple of years ago. We just thought it fit the sound that we were trying to go for.
There's a huge significance there.
Yeah, it's not huge.
Some people like to think so, but then some people don't. So it's kind of.
Guys,
I think we just settled that. It doesn't mean too much.
did you guys ever think when you get to be like on bigger shows to get an actual contortionist act and have one enact on stage
While
to your
we're playing.
music?
In cages above us.
Yeah.
Two contortionists naked above us in cages with strobe lights on them. Yes, I've thought about that a lot.
Oh wow,
I think it would be awesome.
that's pretty awesome. What do you guys do?
Budget forbidding, we will definitely do that one day.
That's cool. What do you guys do when you're on the road? Like,
Sleep, try to eat, not at McDonald's as much as possible, and sleep. I'd say that's the biggest thing. I mean, just hanging out. We're all friends, so we all have a good time together in between. It's not like we're just musicians, with each other. We're also really good friends. The whole band is everything. So we have a good time in general, just hanging out.
okay, so where can people get a hold of your music?
Pretty much anywhere. Online, iTunes, Amazon. A lot of Best Buys have it. A lot of Hot Topics and FYEs. So if they go online and Google it, there's a lot of options. Get it.
And how can somebody book you? Just get a hold of Good Fight Records?
If you, email the band email, and we can direct it from there. If there's any promoters or booking agents that want to, have us come play, for sure. Get in touch with our booking agency, the Kenmore Agency. So.
Cool.
And what are your future ambitions?
Play more shows, make more songs, and gain more fans.
There it is, right there. The three things.
Top three.
Ow!
Top three. I nailed it.
All right. Is there any famous quotes you want to leave with?
Famous quotes from us.
Yeah. You can use something for your
You
song.
might have to edit me thinking for 10 seconds.
Well, okay. Iron Maiden or Metallica? Why are you thinking?
I'd have to say I don't really listen to either of those bands, so
I got it. I was gonna say, kids, smash it and bang.
That's a good one.
that's the famous quote.